Hey guys, let's talk about something. Um, Women stringing you along, women manipulating you and playing you. You have to be able to spot the signs. Okay, I've told you guys before, but I'll go more into detail now. You have to give uh, women orders. Okay, because if you don't, what will happen is she'll be taking you way left field, way cross country, and something that you want to do, and you have to be able to cut the women off and cut the games off when you see it. Okay, you yourself have to have a template. So when you out there dealing with a woman, whatever, you have to say, okay, I'm going to deal with a woman this certain way. I'm going to text her this way. I'm going to do this and that. You can't deviate and switch up just because she's more attractive than the woman last week. Let's say she's a 9 out of 10 or a 10 out of 10, and the woman last week was like a 5 or a 6, and you try to placate and say, well, she looks better, so I'll give in to her ways. And when you start giving in to a woman's ways and compromising with her, what'll happen is she'll begin to string you along because she can tell that you're more into her, you're more attracted to her than she is to you. Okay? And when that happens, you'll be doing all types of stuff because she knows you want to get laid. Okay? So when women play you, the only way they can play you is if you don't have a certain set of rules, certain set of guidelines and boundaries of what you will tolerate and what you will not tolerate. Many men don't have this sort of mindset. You have to go into it with a plan. You have to say, if I deal with a woman next year, if I deal with a woman this weekend, 10 years from now, I'm going to do it this certain way. So then you won't be able to get strung along and played. Okay? A lot of times, like let's say you're on online dating, I give you an example. And you say, hey, let's exchange numbers and everything like that. And you give a woman your number, you tell her to text you. Now, a lot of women on online dating, what they'll do is they'll say, just I got Snapchat. What's your Snapchat? Or what's your Instagram? And they'll try to just get message you through there and get attention off there. Now, if she's a 5 out of 10 and she did it, a lot of times you'll say, no, I'm good. But if she's really attractive, what'll happen is you'll compromise yourself. You'll placate and you'll give into her game. So you'll say, well, she looks really good, so I'll just message her on Snapchat. And then that's when she starts to string you along and she'll start to play you. Okay? You have to be able to identify games and manipulation. Guys, it's so cut and dry when I tell you these things. It is literally cut and dry. When you spot any sort of games, I don't care how good she looks. Okay? You have to be able to say, you know what? I'm good. You got to be able to walk away from the games so she won't string you along. Because I'm telling you, when women can spot a guy who's thirsty, women can spot a guy, who really wants her. So she'll put you through all these different hoops and how you do these different things. And that's when the stringing along comes because she sees that, you're a puppy dog and you're going to placate and do what she wants, go where she wants. Okay? And when you see that happening, when you see her playing any sort of games or whatever, and she's trying to be a pen pal or she just wants to text. Like I had a woman not too long ago, she said, oh, I work like 60 hours a week. I can only text right now. So let's just text. And I was trying to, set something up and get together with her. And guess what? Yes, she was attractive. Now, the average guy, he would have been like, okay, well, let's just text for now. And she'd be stringing him along, use him as a pen pal, just texting and texting, soaking up all that non-sexual attention. Now, me, I just said, you know what? I didn't even text back. Nope, because I'm not going to be strung along. Okay? How men get strung along, the main reason why is because the woman looks good and the guy is really thirsty. He hasn't got laid in a long time. Or, he might have been flaked on. So he goes along with her games, goes along with her BS. Then he looks up. He's 3 months, 4 months, a year down the road, and he still ain't slept with this woman. And she's getting all the non-sexual attention. She's sucking them dry. So, guys, never allow a woman to string you along or play you. If she does not abide by your guidelines and rules, have that template. If you want to sleep with a woman by the second or third get together, let's say the second get together, and she ain't putting out by the second get together, you know what you do? You just cut it off. So you won't be able to get strung along with her games. No excuses from her. Me, I got a thing like, okay, if she ain't putting out by the first night, I'm cutting you off altogether. That's my template that I have. Another template that I have, I say, you know what, I'm not taking you out to no dinners, no drinks, none of that. You just come to my place and hang out. I'll cook some dinner. I'll do that. You see how, so now I'm not able to be strong alone. And I stick to that template that I have. And I say, you know what? And then she says, well, how about we meet out somewhere? How about we go out to eat? You know what I do? What my template says, I say, nope, I just cut it right off altogether. Because if I deviate from my rules and my guidelines, what'll happen is I'll say, you know what, she's attractive. Well, I'll just go out to eat with her just today. I'll break my rules. You see how that goes along? And when you break your rules, you'll go out to dinner with her. Then you'll try to get her back to your place. Then she'll say, I'm kind of tired or whatever, or I want to go home now. Or I'll see you later. I got to work tomorrow. Now I'm sitting there frustrated because I should have said, man, if I would have stuck to my guidelines and my rules and what I had already laid out, guess what would have happened? She would have went along. And if she wouldn't have went along, she can get gone. Okay, guys, have guidelines and a template for every single woman you meet. I don't care if she's a 2, she lives on Section 8. I don't care if she's a 10 and she's a Kim K, whoever looking female. Do everything a certain way, your way or the highway. Because if not, I'm telling you, she gonna have you way left field, string you along. You be doing all types of stuff. All right, and then you be getting frustrated.